with the vlog. I'm not doing intros because I do one every single time. If you want to know who I am, then stick with me for the week and you'll find out. Well, obviously my name's Dawn. Lawrence and I have just been to our local village for a number of reasons, but mainly because I sent a package to my friend Karen, who some of you will also know. She's Stitches and Jacks on YouTube, months ago, and I think it was in the postal system for 2 months, and I paid for tracking with it, and then it came back to me around Christmas time, and it's just been sat there. So I said to Lawrence, well, I need to get that package out to Karen. So we went back to the, sorry, I need to put my sunglasses on. Oh my gosh, that sun's bright. So I wanted to go back to the post point that I sent it from, and I took the original packaging. Anyway, they've sent it again free of charge. And the two ladies in the shop, they couldn't find anything on the package which would have said why it was why it was in the post stratosphere for over 2 months, or why it was sent back to me. Anyway, blah blah blah, waffle. So I did that. I think you would have seen some footage. It's blowing a gale here. It's blue skies, really sunny obviously, but it's bitterly cold. So yeah, the windmill was going, and the shop was open. It's a flour mill, but we didn't need to buy anything. So now we're just going to pop home, have a lunch, and then we're on our quest to find a shower cubicle. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that we was unsuccessful, so we want to go and try another place. This evening I'm going to friends. We're having a little girls get together. I think the theme is tapas. So I've just popped to the supermarket in the village and I bought some bits and bobs. I've decided I'm doing a cheese board, so I've got like different cheeses, some grapes, some like little mini sausages, and I've got some like little hot spicy meatballs, and I'll take some plonk, some wine, of course, naturally, on a girls' night. And then, oh, what I didn't say last week in last week's vlog, which would have been yesterday for me, I finally bought a new phone. I could get a new phone months and months ago, I think October already. I just couldn't be bothered with the whole, you know, new phone, learning how to use it, transferring things over. Anyway, I've finally given in and I've ordered a phone, and I just got the message that it was in stock already, so I can go maybe tomorrow. We'll pop to the T-Mobile shop and get that. I've decided I'm done with Samsung. I don't like Apple. Not an Apple fan. So I've gone for another brand which I've never heard of, called Oppo. And the guy at the shop who actually sold me the S10, he was in the shop, and I don't know why somebody's beeping us, and it was empty. There was just Lawrence and I and the guy at the shop, Sam. So we were in there over an hour, and he was really good. He did comparisons of the phone I've got, and with the Samsung, the one that Lawrence has got, he's got an Ultra, and then this Oppo one, and so I've settled on that. So let's see how. I don't like having a new phone, but anyway, apparently the camera quality on this new one is going to be way better than we've got now. So no doubt you will let me know, because I'll probably film half of this vlog on the old phone camera and half on the new. So let's see if there's a comparison. Anyway, I'm almost home, so I will waffle a bit more later. Alex and I are off to Amstelveen. Can you believe this weather? This morning it was like a storm, full-on storm. Actually, one of the panels in off my fence has blown off. Not the fence itself. I've got like a flower sort of wall. Did you see that, Lawrence? To fix that up. Yeah, anyway, and now I've got my sunglasses on because it's really sunny. It's still a bit windy and bluish skies. What a difference. It was really bad. Anyway, we're off to Amstelveen because I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I've renewed my phone subscription, which means I could choose a new phone, and they said it might be ready around Tuesday. Anyway, I had the text message yesterday that I could pick it up. So I thought, well, we'll just go now. It's nice weather. Get out the house for a little jaunt, as you do. And yeah, we'll have a wander around. Maybe we'll grab a coffee from somewhere. We'll see how busy it is. Last night, I didn't film anything at all. Not that the girls are funny about that, because you've met or you've seen quite a few of them on the vlogs anyway. But and I was just busy. It was so nice. We had we all brought dishes, so we have like tapas style. I think I mentioned this already. And then we ate at the table. Yvette had laid the table out and there was candles on, and it was just so nice to be together. And it's really funny. I was going to say I'm the only foreigner, but I'm not. That's not true. Anissa is German, but she's pretty fluent in Dutch. So well, they all speak English to me, and they keep saying, no, you can speak Dutch, it's okay. I think like they've imprinted English on me over the years, and if I don't understand something, I just say it, you know, and then I don't attempt to speak Dutch with them. I'll throw in the odd sentence, but otherwise the conversation will just take forever to get out. But yeah, it was really good. So they've all booked their flights to Ibiza, so I need to do that still. And then we was going to talk about booking a house, a villa for us, but yeah, the night just sort of ran away with us. Didn't have a particularly late night. I think I was home for about midnight. So yeah, I think I've brought you up to speed now. Anyway, I'll catch you later, see what's going on in Amstelveen. Clattering around, sorry, I'm rustling. I'm just doing one of these really super quick. I don't know what the right lens is that I'm talking to. Oh, now I have to look down there. Oh, this is so confusing. In the Samsung, sorry, 1 second. In the Samsung phone, I look in the top corner here, and now on this phone I have to look down there. And I've had Samsung for, oh, I don't even know how many years. It's going to be really difficult. Just bear with me, guys. Oh, I hate getting new phones. or computer. I hate getting new technology, anything. I'm just throwing some chicken nuggets and chips in the oven for the kids. I'm sorry, so tired. I think you would have seen some footage. Don't think I've spoken to camera for days, actually. I think you would have seen some footage. Let me think. What did I film? Because I tried the new camera out. Sorry. Just do these quickly. I tried the new camera out on Monday evening, and I had some hand-dyed yarn to wind. Not my own. It was Lawrence and I were just having a fish fillet each. Fish and chips for us. And chicken and chips for the boys. Chicken and chips. Yeah, 1 second and put this in the oven. Monday, I had some yarn to wind. So I think I filmed that because I wanted to try the new camera out on the phone. And then last night, what day is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Last night, I think you would have seen a little bit of footage from Amsterdam. I was right in the centre of Amsterdam last night. A colleague of mine left at Christmas. She got a new job, and with the situation, our goodbye dinner was cancelled twice, I think. So that was so she's left 2 months, but this was her goodbye dinner. So we had a team dinner. Not every single colleague came, but most of them. So it's really nice to catch up with some of the guys who I think I last saw most of them in person. I think in summer we had a team picnic. Yeah, I think that's right. So we had dinner and then just drinks, but I had a coffee. I didn't have to drive. I always drive on works outings because one of my colleagues lives in my village. So she drove, and then we went into the office and worked for the day. And then we went straight out to dinner from the office, and I'm exhausted. I'm not used to it. Even though I'm starting to go in once or twice a week to the office now, I'm just not used to it. It's yeah, it's crazy. And to think, you know, I was in the office 4 days a week for years, and now I'm like going in once or twice, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm sure it will get better. Everybody I've spoken to has said the same thing. Anyway, so Lawrence fed the kids. When I got home, he's used every pot, pan, plate, you name it, in the kitchen. I've been working today, but from home, and I'm too tired. I just can't face anything, and that's why I'm not cooking anything. I'm just throwing things in the oven. Today's my short day. I think I came down about, I don't know, 3:30. So I've sat on the sofa. I think I sat on the sofa till 5, and then I did a little bit of laundry I had to catch up on. And then I'm like, oh God, let me just throw something in the oven. Lawrence is at hockey this evening, and I don't know what the boys are doing. Actually, Joshua's gone to bed. He worked. He was in work at 6 this morning, and he came home and he said, I'm going for a lie down. He was like so tired. There's a plane going over. It's loud. Tomorrow, I'm going back into the office again. I'm driving myself tomorrow. And I've got another team dinner with my project team that I'm working with. So that's going to be fun. But my gosh, I think I'm just going to be knackered. I'm not used to it. It's good fun. And then Friday, I'm supposed to be doing something with Namely. Oh, I need to get hold of her. I need to get hold of her about that. I think we were going to go out for lunch somewhere and a stroll around the shops. Need to check the weather forecast. Yeah, I'll do that later. So anyway, I've got some lazy food in the oven. I normally cook every night, even if it's just something simple like a pasta. You know, I actually cook something, but yeah, I just, you know, I often have things in the freezer for, like, you know, an occasion such as this where I'm just too tired. What did Lawrence say he made last night? Oh, some kind of, macaroni. He made some macaroni dish. Apparently the boys liked it. So they're fending for themselves again tomorrow night. Actually, here's the macaroni still left out. Anyway, right. I'll probably see you either later or I will catch you tomorrow. I'm really curious what the quality of this footage is going to be like. So you know, when you're watching this, on whatever day it is, from winding the wall onwards, that's with the new camera. So comment below, let me know if you notice anything, nothing. It's worse, better, I just don't know. See you later. Gosh, this is terrible. What I was saying the other day about the lens on this phone. Now because it's in the, so I used to be looking up here, and now I'm looking down here. But now you've got the steering wheel in front of the view more so. I think it always was, but now it's more so. Anyway, waffle. I'm on the way to work. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I am really not used to going out at all. Ugh. I was watching I was watching the news this morning, the British news, and they were saying about lifting all restrictions and that, you know, even if you test positive, you don't have to stay at home. And I was like, what? We're still in restrictions. I mean, our social distancing is still here. Whether people are paying much attention to it is one thing. But for sure, if you test, you have to go and get a proper PCR test and be in the system, and everything's closed at 10. Anyway, our announcement, our next one is the 15th of March, I think. Not March, February, sorry. I can tell I'm tired. So that's what, next Monday or Tuesday? Next week, I think. But I don't know. That's what got us in a pickle, isn't it, from the start? Everybody doing their own thing. I think I mentioned it. So I'm at the office today, and then we're going for like bites and drinks after work. They still they close the office at 5, like lockdown, kick us out, everybody leave. So even if you wanted to stay later, it's actually not possible anymore. I think in the old days, they used to be open till 7, I want to say. I think it was open till 7. So you couldn't stay there like super late anyway, but still. And then what we did on Tuesday, before I went out to, that van door's not closing properly in front of me. Ooh, hope I don't get showered in a load of building stuff. Yeah, before we went out for our team dinner on Tuesday, we had like a project drinks, and they said they're going to start doing that every Tuesday. Like a team bonding building exercise. It's very Dutch. When you do like bites and beers kind of thing, it's called a borrel. And they said, yeah, we're gonna have a borrel every Tuesday. So it's like, oh, okay. Not that I'm drinking because I'm driving, but anyway, it's more for the yeah, there's another Dutch word. It's more for the gezellig, like gezellig. There isn't a direct translation of that word. I love that word. It means like, let me think, like cozy and fun. Like, oh, gezellig, oh, that's cozy. You know, that kind of, I don't know. Have I lost the plot? I don't think I've slept enough. Yeah, there's a van in front of me, and the door when he hard brakes. No, I think he must have tied it from the inside. Anyway, blah blah blah. I think when this video goes up, yes, this video goes up, there's still time to enter my giveaway on the Dawn's Days Instagram channel account. So if you find the post, there's a post on there which says giveaway, and if you don't know, it's I reached 2,000 followers on my Instagram, sorry, froggy, a few weeks ago, and I decided to mark the occasion. And because it's my Instagram, sorry, and the the Instagram account, sorry, keep getting me channel account, bear with me, I'm getting there. Because the account is for my crafting, you know. Now and again I'll post a personal thing on there, but it's mainly crafting. The giveaway prize will be a project bag made by me and some of my hand-dyed yarn. I've not decided what yet, and some other bits and bobs, and it's open worldwide. So if you want to oh no, the bridge is opening. So if you want to win, have a chance of winning the giveaway, then head over to my Instagram and enter that. And then I did say I will do something to mark, you know, 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Of course I will, but I realise not everybody on this channel is, you know, a crafter and might not appreciate, you know, some sock yarn or a knitting bag. So I'll have to have a think about that. If any of you have got any ideas what we could do as a giveaway on this channel, bearing in mind it's a vlog channel, comment below, let me know. Get a few good ideas and can have something to think about then. That'd be good. Right, I need to put my Google Maps on now, because every time I go to work it sends me a different route, so I have to pay attention. So I shall catch you later. If there's something pretty to look at in the restaurant, I think it's not that far from the area of my office, so that's not like, I don't think it's, we don't work in a real historic part of Amsterdam, but anyway, if there's anything nice to see, I'll share it with you. Well, I hope you can see me. It's super sunny here. It's nice. It's a bit chilly though. So this is really annoying me now, this phone holder. I'm gonna have to have a look at it and move it. All I can see on the screen is the steering wheel. Anyway, got muddled up with my days. Today, that's my friend. Today, not seen Emily. It's next Friday, but today I have physio. So I'm on the way to physio. It's the afternoon here now. I have had a lovely morning knitting, catching up with YouTube. I'm so tired. I've been out twice this week. I'm not used to it. Last night I had a really nice dinner. I didn't film any of it. It was like a pub kind of restaurant. What did we have? We had like a shared starters. We had the bitterballen, which are basically like these, it's like a ragu, like these round balls with like this creamy or meaty vegetable stuff covered in breadcrumbs, deep fried. Bitterballen, and you always have them with mustard. And we had like these little mini spring rolls and they were like spring rolls but cheese rolls. That was nice. And then for the main I had a chicken satay, which was not the best I've had, but it was okay. And then I had a cocktail at the end. I had a espresso martini, which was delicious. But yeah, I was driving, so it was just the one. But yeah, it was really nice. It was good fun to laugh, and it's just nice to see our colleagues. You know, after like 2 or 3, almost 3 years of, you know, like being distanced from each other. So anyway, fun. Forgot to film it. It was like nothing really amazing to see. Just lots of giggling. And then I got home about, I think it was about 9:30, so it wasn't too late. But my gosh, I was tired. And this morning I'm tired. And actually I've not ate anything. It's 2 o'clock and I've not ate anything all day because I'm still really full from all that food. I can't face eating something. I've had a few coffees. So anyway, off to the physio. Waffle. And then when I'm done with physio, I'm going to pop home, and then Lawrence and I are going to go out to Hoofddorp. I think Hoofddorp, not sure, because Lawrence hasn't wore office attire. I think it's just smart casual for quite a while. So we're going to go and pick him up some, I don't know, just nice polo shirts and stuff for work. He starts his new job on Tuesday. Do I risk the car park? Let's see. Do I risk it? Yes, there's a space there. Let's see if somebody has a park like an idiot. Let's give it a go. I'm in the big car today, which is always a nightmare for parking. It's not the zippiest of cars. No, I'm not going to park it there, but I am going to park it around here. This is a much better parking spot for me. Yes. And I'm 4 minutes early. So I because the car's really high up, I always put the seat back so I can sort of climb out instead of leaping. I've got a mask. I think I still have to wear a mask in there. This is really annoying me. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to go to Hoofddorp. Need a clean mask. Good one. Just carry a stack of clean masks with me. Get Lawrence fixed up with a few things. Tonight's pizza night, but I have frozen pizza in the freezer already. A picnic delivery, the food shopping, that's coming between 5:30 and 6 this evening. So yet again, we've got Saturday to ourselves. Yay! No plans. I think I should have been going to the Dollhouse Fair this weekend with Antoinette and her family, her mum and sister, and one of her daughters. But sorry, I'm jingling my keys. But the organisers cancelled it. I'm just taking a towel with me. They cancelled it because of current situation. But yeah, you know, I think it could have gone ahead. But anyway, you know, it's been not cancelled. It's been postponed. Did Antoinette say till October? I thought. I think so. Anyway, right. I'm gonna go and get myself organised. Put my, I like to wear a crossover bag. I've got my hair tie, I've got my mask, my keys, my towel. I'm ready to go. I'll catch you when I'm done. Just making a coffee. William's just got home from football, so I put pizza in the oven for him. Lawrence and I and Joshua have all had pizza. We had frozen pizza tonight. Sorry, the TV's on. Lawrence has gone off to hockey practice. It's really cold outside. William's just got home from football practice. I don't know what Joshua's doing. He's in his room. I am exhausted. My back is really bad. The physio was super heavy, and I've been in agony ever since. She said it'll probably be about, what did she say? I can't remember. So many days before it starts to feel a bit better. But my gosh, I've actually got a headache. I've had a headache all day from it. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. William's headphones were really loud. I've had a headache all day. Anyway, moan. Lawrence and I went to Hoofddorp, and he got some. Sorry, he got a couple of polo shirts, a new pair of jeans, and a pair of Doc Martens. I was quite surprised at that. Needed some shoes because he lives in his trainers. Oh, that's the oven. Don't look at the mess behind me. I've not cleaned up. He lives in his trainers. And yeah, decided he wanted some shoes. So I was like, okay, they're just nice plain black ones, the boots. I said, you do realise you'll have blisters for weeks, but fine. And then we stopped at the Hamer. So the restaurants are open, and they opened a couple of weeks ago. But the one at the Hamer was closed for ages. So anyway, we took a chance at the Calf, and I had their delicious iced coffee. It's my favourite iced coffee in the whole wide world. So we had a coffee, and then we came home, And then that's all I've done really today. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Oh, we got home and the picnic delivery came. I think I mentioned it last week that they brought the shopping in plastic carrier bags. Yeah, I think I did mention it. And I thought they might do like a crate service. But anyway, it's their recycled bags. Yeah, it's fine. But I was like, didn't like that. Anyway, Lawrence caught the guy at the door. And he said, oh, if you give me all, because he mentioned about the plastic bags. And he said, oh, if you want to come next time, give me all your plastic bags. And I think you get, I don't know, you get like a bit of money off your next delivery. So we don't have to recycle them ourselves, and B, you know, we'll get something, a very, very small token bag. And, oh, I'll show you. I got another free gift. I don't know why, if it was a bonus or something. I've got these. William.
Puffertures.
William's happy. What did you say to me the other day?
Pancakes.
Yeah. So William's like, all Dutch kids love these. Called puffertures. They're
Mini pancakes.
yeah, tiny little pancakes, but they're I don't know, they sort of like puff up, and then you have them with a knob of butter and icing sugar sprinkled on them. So yeah, we got some free puffertures, and William only said the other day that we've not had pancakes for ages. So oh, it's even got, oh look at that, it's even got the butter with it. How funny is that? Still don't know what area of the phone I'm looking at. Bear with me. Anyway, I'm gonna put some milk in my coffee, and then just chill out. Serve William his pizza. He's having a salami, the Dr. Oetker one, and Lawrence and I had spinach, also Dr. Oetker. Tomorrow night, we're not doing family quiz. We're going to our local Japanese for sushi to celebrate Lawrence's new job. Josh was not joining us because the Dutch are very, very naughty. In protest, the clubs have all decided to illegally open their doors. So, yeah, of course, all the kids are jumping on that bandwagon. So, apparently there was some club they wanted to go to and it was sold out, but somebody knows somebody who knows somebody and they've got tickets. So, I'm like, okay, just do you, it's fine. I don't blame them at this point. I think everybody's just sick to the back teeth of it. Anyway, I'll probably catch you in the morning. Good morning. It is a very bright blue sky, freezing cold day out there. I've got my another Christmas mug. Lawrence is just putting the paper in the recycling bin. Today, no plans because we've done all our groceries. I was so tired. I think I filmed a little chit chat last night while I was making pizza. I was so tired, I can't remember what I said. And I'm even looking at the wrong hole again. This one. So I don't know what I was waffling about last night. And I was that tired. When I finished talking, I said to William, oh, better check your pizza. I'd not even put it in the oven. So anyway, no plans for today. However, last night I placed a very late order with I have a really nice yarn shop local to me. It's not like easy to get to because it's across the other side of the water, but she sells really nice brands. Helene. I placed an order for another skein of this, I think it's newer worsted. It's merino wool, yak and linen. This, I'll talk about all this in the podcast, but because it's coming up Valentine's, I thought I'd show you this. You know, do the year of dishcloths and knit them. If you're not a knitter, pardon me. That's Garlane, who's the kitchen sink knitter. I always get Garlane's brand name mixed up, so I'll just call her Garlane. But yeah, this is her new sock pattern and it's for a DK sock. Oh, and I love it so much. And these are going to be my office socks when I'm working from home. Sometimes I get get really cold feet. I'm looking at the wrong hole again, sorry. It's going to take a bit to get used to. Anyway, I haven't got quite enough to finish the second sock. But yeah, if you want to have a go at DK socks, really, really recommend these. Sorry, Froggy. I worked these up over 2 nights, I think, a couple of hours on the sofa. I love them. And this yarn's lovely. Anyway, so I've placed an online order with Helene for another skein of this. She has some in stock, and actually this colour is on sale. So yeah, I'll message her because she's not a walk-in kind of shop. She's an online shop, but I think Friday and Saturday, if she's around, you can go to the shop by appointment. So anyway, I've placed the order, I've paid for it, and I've put to, it's an order for collection. So I'm going to message her this morning now when I sit down and ask her if I can swing by at some point and pick up another skein of this. Oh, it's gorgeous, love it. Right, I'm going to go and drink my coffee. I'm all showered and dressed. I'm wearing my Just Be Happy t-shirt today. This t-shirt is ancient. I love it. It doesn't seem to have faded much either. I was hoping by now it'd have like that vintage feel, but now it just looks like jumbo sale feel. But anyway, it makes me happy. I think at this point I'm going to wrap up the weekly vlog because I don't know what I've been waffling about yet again. We've had another influx of new subscribers joining our merry band. So welcome, welcome. Happy to have you all here. And thanks so much for clicking the subscribe button. That's amazing. There's a lot of people watch and they don't subscribe, and yeah, it's really helping the numbers at the moment. I just can't believe it. I think I celebrated, it's either coming up or it's just happened, as my 3-year YouTube anniversary, and vlog channels don't tend to grow as quickly as yeah, like dedicated content channel. You know, the vlogs are a little bit all over the place. So I've noticed the Woven Almanac's grown a lot. You know, I think I've posted 2 episodes up to now, and we're over 700 already, which, you know, it took me about 2 years to get to that number on this channel, but that's not the point. I'm doing it because I enjoy it so much. I've made so many friends, and yeah, I just love waffling with you all. Many of you have said that when you flick me on, you know, whatever time of the day you're watching, and you'll sit and do something or clean and I'm waffling in the background, and it's like, you know, you're just having a half-hour catch up with your mate, and that's how I feel when I'm talking to the whole, this one, not that one. I actually have a vision of, you know, I'm just chatting to my mates. So super happy you've joined me. Thanks for all the support and, you know, all the likes and the subscribes and everything you do, all the comments, all those interactions help, you know, they help the channel, and you know, then I get sort of picked up somewhere in the YouTube world by the algorithm gods, and yeah, then, you know, it gets recommended to other people and our little channel grows. I do want to say one thing though, before I just do sign off. Some of you very, very kindly let the ads play because you think, you know, you're helping me and you're helping with the channel. And trust me, it, you know, if at some point, I will explain, if the channel did make a little tiny bit of money, I would invest it back in. You know, I would, you know, buy a new tripod, or maybe think, oh, we could do with some extra lighting. It would only be for us, you know, for our enjoyment. But my channel, this channel, Dawn's Days, isn't monetized. But YouTube have taken, I think sometime last year, they've taken the universal sort of approach that if your channel isn't monetized and you're less than 1,000 subscribers and X amount of views in a month, they were just going to monetize you. So if you are watching those ads running, that doesn't go to me, it goes to YouTube land, which is fine because it's a great platform, it's a great service. But I just want you to know that, you know, that's not the case. However, now we're at 1,000, I can monetize the channel, which means I will actually get a say of where the channels are placed, because at the moment, I don't know. Whatever you watch is tailored to you. You know, it's Google picks it up and then just places them randomly wherever. And it's all based on, you know, your viewing history, if you like. So if you get, you know, if you get an advert for hemorrhoids, I haven't got them. I probably would share that with you if I did, but if an advert pops up for that, you guarantee it won't be from my recommendation. Just saying. Anyway, now that I can, I have to sit down and figure that out, and then I'll have a bit of control over it, and then yeah, we won't get bothered by them, because yeah, not everybody wants to watch the ads. And I haven't got a Ko-fi account either. I must do that, because I actually, I treat some of, the podcast or vloggy people now and again to like a knitting pattern or a Ko-fi, and I'm not asking for it, please don't get me wrong, but it's like, I like doing it because it's my way of saying thank you. And I know I have been approached a lot, especially now it's growing, that, people want to know how they can, shout me, a cup of coffee in a Christmas mug, or, and I'm just not set up for that, but I will, it's on my list to do it. So anyway, at this point, hope you're all well and safe. Next Tuesday, we get a government announcements. Hopefully, life will begin again. I will let you know. Tonight, I think I mentioned it, Lawrence, I and William are going to the Japanese for sushi to celebrate his new job. I will update you on all of that in next week's weekly vlog. And I really need to film a podcast at some point. Maybe next week I'll do that on the Woven Harmonic channel. I'll have a think. Anyway, stay safe. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next vlog. Bye.